Okay, so for today's episode, we're gonna talk about a very interesting thing. Okay, so what interesting thing? Okay, to me, I think nowadays if you buy condo lah, of course if you buy HDB, right, maybe it's a little bit different because condo all have balcony, most of it lah, and balcony is actually like I say in some of the episodes, I told you already, balcony bo pian one because URA right give the developer a certain percentage to build balcony, so developer will definitely use it. Okay, so balcony is something that you cannot run away when you buy a condo, but the important point is how to utilize the balcony. So I always have these two main things that I feel that everybody should do for their balcony. So today I'm going to talk to you about deckings. Okay, I don't know whether you can see or not. Okay, so anyway, why do I want to talk to you about this, right? It's because in the balcony today, I will say that most of the balcony will be giving you tiles. It's very normal. Some even have a planter area, meaning like there's a drain, then they suddenly sink, means they're flat, then suddenly they sink down. Okay, it's actually, to me, it's quite dangerous lah. But the olden days condo, they always have this planter. So what happened is in balcony, is always tiles. When the rain shine everything come I tell you something. I don't know why lah, but tiles tend to really trap dust. So you realize that if your balcony right is tiles it's always very dirty one, to the extent that you will need to do a lot of cleaning. Then you also, if it's dirty, then you have to do a lot of cleaning, then you won't go out already lah. Then in the end you waste your balcony space off. So there's two things that I do. If you watch my episode, you will know what is the other thing lah, you know. But now I'm going to talk to you about the one thing that I will do, okay, which is like one of the two things lah, which is deckings. Okay, so I always go to my customers' place, right? I always see some of the customers, they do decking. Last time I see the planter, right, they will deck it up so that they cover the planter. But last time I always see like after I take the unit and rent out for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, I see the decking start to break, unstable, start to rot. So I feel that wow, this is very dangerous, you know, like why we do wooden deckings, then later it start to spoil. Then I realized that throughout the years, I start to see, why I don't see decking damaged or rotting anymore. So I realized, this is what I want to do for my house also lah. But I realized that nowadays they have this thing called composite wood. So this is like plastic mixed wood. Okay, one interesting point is that at first when I was looking at this, right, I tell myself I would definitely want to make this, okay, because I feel that this one is for durability. And the interesting thing is this is 15 years warranty. Okay, when people talk to you about warranty, you must be very careful because they are all limited warranty. So this 15 years warranty for this one it's a little bit different. This one, right, there wouldn't be cracks, there wouldn't be like rotting, decay or whatsoever. This limited warranty so far I do my research, this is the one that has the most limited warranty, meaning that this one covered more things. Okay, but when I was looking at this, right, I realized that this is like rough. So it has a little bit of, they call it like slip resistance lah. It's a safety feature, but I was thinking like, maybe I want to do the smooth one for my house. So I asked the people that do this decking and say that, can I find like smooth one? Then they tell me, oh no, composite wood, right, don't have smooth one. You want smooth one, I got what, teak lah, Chennai lah, thermal wood lah, Kona lah, or whatever lah, a lot I tell you. Then they start to tell me, this one got 5 years warranty, this one got 10 years warranty, this one got 15 years warranty. Then I was like, wow, so good all got warranty. Then in the end I realized, no Chennai and teak normally no warranty lah. Their warranty is like two different things only means their warranty doesn't cover what discoloration lah, splitting lah, splinter lah, warping lah, all this they don't cover Then later they told me something like thermal wood. Then I go and step. Then I'm like, thermal wood quite nice, quite smooth. Then they tell me 15 years. Then I'm like, 15 years so good. Then they tell me, no 15 years is never cover. 15 years is won't rot, but doesn't mean 15 years won't have split lah, won't crack lah, won't discolor lah. Like the surface will start to tear. All these things not covered Then in the end, I tell you something, I go one whole round, I come back to ground zero. Then I realize that actually in this decking industry, it's only composite wood that gives the most comprehensive warranty lah. So in the end, I told my wife, we go down and feel. Okay, so I feel that if you all want to do this composite wood decking on your house, right, you must definitely go and feel. Okay, and composite wood decking, they are being lifted up by an aluminium frame. That one, I will visit them. Then later at the last part of the video, I call them to demonstrate for you, because there's this frame that is being lifted up, right. So I think all the dust and all these things get trapped at the bottom. Then you're thinking like, hey, get trapped how? Okay, don't worry, because I also asked this question. Because I see some comments, people say, hey, they go and buy some those cheapo one, then they go and enjoy themselves and put in the balcony. Then they say like got algae lah, trap lah, then very smelly and whatever. So I asked this person, if I do this aluminium frame, right, first of all, I know it doesn't rust lah because it's aluminium. But let's say, how do I drain the dust and the dirt below? So they were telling me that they actually lift up the aluminium frame to a certain then they will open a hole at certain site. Then they will allow you to actually drain water so that the water will flush down towards the drain. Then they will do two pieces where you can remove one is at the drain just in case you prevent stuck. Then the other one is for the water to flow through. And the interesting thing is, this is the part already. So when I asked them, they told me that they use this, right, they have a special kind of clip, right, that prevent warping. So if you watch my other episodes, I think that the Singapore weather, right, is damn bad. It's either damn hot or damn cold. So all this material all cannot last. They will expand and contract. So they come out with this special clip that can actually prevent warping. Of course, not to the 100%, but as much as possible. And their clips are very interesting because they allow you to remove this. So let's say you have one piece that spoiled, or your kid go and draw or scratch, or somebody's chair scratch. You can actually buy one piece and replace. But the wood one, the thermal wood, latex, all these things, they were telling me that one cannot just remove the middle piece. That one you got to remove from the first piece onwards. So the clip system is also different. So I tell you something, I do so much research to it, right? Then in the end, I tell you that my wife thinks that, hey, this is not that rough, it's acceptable. And with the 15 years, and to be frank, the wood one, they are more expensive than the composite, So the natural wood the thick the chengai the what thermal one, they are more expensive. So this one is still the cheap and good one. Then I realized that why I decided to do with this company it's because this company they show me what they do. They show me that their piece is actually solid one. So they show me like some people or some other place, I don't know how true but y'all can go and find. They say some is cheaper, maybe because they got holes and all these things. But again, I think it's really up to you For me, I feel that so far I did a lot of research for this series. So I spent a lot of time understanding the different kind of warranty until I also a little bit blur, and also understand what is the best option. So composite wood for me, durability, long term. I mean, of course, I don't think I will stay at my house for 15 years, but 15 years is good and it covers everything. So this is the choice that I choose. So now we will head to this shop called Calvary Carpentry. They will be showing me how the aluminium frame look like, and also showing you the clip system where they use it to clip this to prevent expansion, and also if spoil you can actually change one. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so today we have Vanessa here with us to share with us more on the composite wood deckings. Okay, so can you share with us how many colors do they get to choose if they decide to do the composite wood deckings?
Okay, so for composite decking, it comes in 1, 2, 3, 4, and also the 5 color. So the dark brown is actually the default color. Okay. So in between all these colors, the flip side is actually the dark brown.
Okay. So basically they get 2 colors even when they choose the deckings so because they can choose the default color as well as the special color.
Yes, you're right.
Okay, so can you share with me a little bit more on your clip system, because I remember you told me that it's engineered by your architect or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, so our clip system is actually invented by our in-house architect. So it makes it spring-loaded up, down, and left, right. So when your board start to expand and contract, you will not start to push against each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is to prevent warping now.
Yes, correct. So usually for sufficient gap, usually if you leave insufficient gap, you will start to push against each other and start to warp.
So it will not become flat, it will be a weird shape will come out.
Yes, correct. Right.
So this clip actually is I can remove the deckings myself, is it?
Yes, correct. So every piece is movable except for the first piece and the last piece.
Okay. So basically, if I have a scratch or what, then I can just buy a new piece to replace.
Yes, you're right.
Or I can just like turn to the back lah. Okay. Do you want to show us like how do we remove the?
Okay.
Okay. So you have to use the chisel to open, is it? Okay.
Yeah, to go into the groove and then you push it out.
Okay. So to prevent the water from being stuck, I was told that you will also add something to the system, is it?
Yes, so underneath the runners, the aluminium runners, we actually use this thing to actually pack it up for your water to flow.
So there's a gap for the water to actually flow lah.
Yes, you are right.
Okay. So what's the warranty for this?
Okay, so it comes with 15 years warranty against rotting, splitting and cracking. So these are the main things they actually face on natural timber. So nowadays people go for composite instead of natural timber.
So this is like the best warranty you can get out of all the different kind of wood, right?
Yes,
in a way lah.
right.
Okay. So I come to a showroom, I realized that you sell a lot of different woods. Maybe you can share with us, like beside composite wood decking, right? What do you really do and what do you really sell?
Okay, so on top of composite decking, right, usually we do engineered flooring, parquet, and also timber trellis, and also ceiling and wall cladding.
Okay, so you have like the different natural woods for us to choose over here.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah. Okay, so last thing, if my viewers decide to come here and order the composite wood deckings, right, is there a discount that you can give them?
Yes, you can code Aaron and then you get 5% off.
Okay, so she will provide us with a number, so I'll leave it in the description. Then just quote my name, then you get a 5% off the total bill lah. Okay, so that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Bye bye.